Good evening. My name is Ben Foltran, and this is the Groundview. This week, I had the opportunity to interview Representative Candidate Samantha Ehrenberg and discuss her message, Glorious Offering. It was a good talk, and I hope you enjoy our discussion just as much as I did on this segment of the Groundview.
Well, good evening, Samantha Ehrenberg. It's a pleasure to have you on the Ground View. Could you please just give an introduction of yourself?
Yeah, I'm Samantha Ehrenberg. I'm from Georgia, and I'm running for representative this year.
Fantastic. Well, could you please just explain your inspiration for running for representative this election season?
Yeah, I really just have a passion for Team Pact, and I would love to be able to just give back to the ministry. Also, the Lord will, excuse me, sorry, really impressed on me a message that I want to share with the Team Pact Nation. So I'm really looking forward to being able to give that message at NatCon and see what the Lord does with this.
Well, speaking of your message, of course, would you like to just kind of explain what your message is and just, yeah, go into that?
Yeah, of course. So, my message is the slogan that I'm running on is Glorious Offering. And it comes from Philippians 2:16 through 17, which basically says that it's Paul speaking, and he's saying that he's pouring out his life as a liquid offering to the Lord and for the purpose of others, their benefit. So for me, I think that that means that we need to be filled with the Lord. And when we're filled with the Lord, our first and initial reaction is to overflow onto others. So I believe that we're glorious offerings because the Lord, through us, when He fills us, He makes us glorious because He is the glorious one that we reflect. So we're glorious offerings because we're pouring out ourselves to others through Jesus.
Very good. Well, could you please just explain what the real life application of that could be living our day-to-day lives?
Yeah. So I think with that, we just really need to give our all to the Lord. So we need to make sure that He has everything, and because He's the Lord of all, He should really be able to fill us, and we need to be give Him that permission, basically, or invite Him to fill us, so that we can love others around us.
Yes, absolutely. Well, of course, love is, of course, a very important thing for Jesus, as for God so loved the world.
Yeah.
Now, is there any deeper way you can almost kind of explain what it looks like for us to just to kind of surrender and let God fill us?
Yeah. So honestly, I think with that, like the surrender, how you do that is you sort of just pour yourself out to the Lord and say that, tell Him personally that He can have your all. So just make Him the king of your life, and then He'll do whatever He wants through you, which is amazing. And it's so cool that He's willing to do that.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, we are called to be his servants, his hand and feet here on earth. Um, Now, to kind of get back to your campaign itself, you have already announced that you will be running in the Perseverance Party this year. Would you just explain why you chose Perseverance for this year?
Yeah. So actually, it's for the amount of people that are in there. The Lord has given me the message that I want to share with as many people as possible. So my first thought was, if I don't get through primaries, then I can still have shared a ton of people, my message with a ton of team factors. So.
So really, your whole campaign is just about sharing your message. It almost takes precedent over winning this election, just being a representative.
Yes, I'm also very competitive, so I feel like that's going to also winning this election is one of my goals, but also I just really want to give back to Team Pact what it's blessed me with, and thank them for how the Lord has really used that through my life. So it is about my message, but it is also a way for me to just get out of my comfort zone and be able to see if I can actually, win this thing.
Exactly. Of course, running for candidacy does allow you to meet a whole lot of new people, and that's something that a lot of candidates have already experienced. Many will this year, as you are a part of that group. Now, as for your Teen Pact experience, do you have any memory or moment that you witnessed at any Teen Pact event that you've been to that's just sticks out as being notably special? That's just an outlier.
Hmm. Yeah, that's a good question. Um, Honestly, I think it's more the community that I've been able to build through Team Pact. That's been very, very special to me. And um, a lot, honestly, has happened through this year and me wanting to run. I've been able to be there for so many people. So this state class, honestly, has been my favorite. It happened in February, the end of February. And so um, that state class was like the biggest like revealing thing for me. I was able to see that the Lord can use me in so many ways to be able to be helpful to those people around me. And so honestly, that was a beautiful moment. And the community at my state class this year was really, really cool. And I was able to be there for a lot of people.
Fantastic. State class is a very, of course, that's the root of all Teen Pact, of course. Now, as we begin to close, you are at present the front runner for the representative race. Is there anything that you would like to say to your supporters and to all of those who will be voting this year?
Honestly, just thank y'all so much for being there and supporting me through this. And also, I want to encourage everyone voting to just vote for the person who you believe can really help and be there for Team Pact. And honestly, if I win, like that would be amazing, and I will definitely be grateful to the Lord for it. But I'm also here to just share a message. So please take this message to heart and actually apply it to your lives, because I see that if we are filled with the Lord, there's so much more that can our lives can represent.
Absolutely. Well, I thank you for coming onto the ground view this evening. I had a pleasure talking with you. You just have a good rest of your evening.
Yes, thank you so much.